Hey guys, Keith here. Just a quick review of the new release of Honeycomb for the Samsung Galaxy Tab CDMA and GSM version 2.5 Alpha. It was originally released by Space Moose 1, or developed by Space Moose 1 on XDA, and then duties for the GSM version were handed off to Serpentine. And that's where we're at right now. So it's just a quick overview of the ROM. I've already got it all installed and set up here. Performance is actually really good. It's considering that there's no hardware acceleration and that it's totally hacked up. This is probably a little faster than Honeycomb 3 on Zoom, actually, as a matter of fact. Just a quick, rather than sort of doing a tour of Honeycomb, what I'll do is just sort of give you a list of the things that aren't working on it. Things that aren't working: no phone calls, unfortunately, no 3G. Auto rotate is broken, but there is an app that comes with the ROM. There's a link to the shortcut to the icon here, and if you click on it, it will rotate the ROM for you. For some reason it's chugging a little bit right now, but usually it's pretty responsive. So there we go. Yeah, I really don't know why it's chugging right now. It's usually more responsive than not, but anyway, we'll just switch back to the other. There we go. So no auto rotate. Let's see. Close that. Yeah, there we go. No auto rotate. No GPS. SD card does not mount on insert, and it doesn't mount on boot. And in fact, actually, there are instructions to get it to work in the terminal or through ADB. I haven't tried it through ADB, but I can't get it to mount through the terminal. I've tried, and for some reason, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I'm not a total noob, but I couldn't get it to mount using the commands that were, using the standard Linux commands. So I don't know, either something's broken or I'm just not doing something right. I'm willing to say that there's a very good possibility that I'm doing something wrong. But anyway, let's see what else. The Wi-Fi works, of course. Obviously, like I said, I'm not going to get into what works. I'm going to get into what doesn't work. Wi-Fi works. However, the password is not remembered between sessions. So something to keep in mind, not a big deal. One place where you might run into problems, and I'll try to let you know how to deal with this when it comes up. When you first boot into the ROM, the keyboard doesn't work. But if you put the icon or the cursor into a text field, and then you can see the icon down here for the keyboard in this, I guess it's the system tray or something, right? Just click on that, and then there's a toggle here. Right now I have it off, the physical keyboard off, because obviously I'm using the software keyboard, but ordinarily this would be turned on. If you want to get access to the keyboard, just slide that off, and that'll pop up the keyboard and you can start using it. So let's see, what else do we have here? Keyboard looked at. The audio works, but the headphone jack does not. So that's something to keep in mind. Audio works, headphone jack doesn't. I'm assuming that that's just a bug in the ROM or something. I'm sure it'll be dealt with later. YouTube app works. You can see this is the widget for it here. It's flaky though. You can actually launch the app, and you can browse the videos here. Sometimes the video will play back here, and sometimes it won't. So that's just something to keep in mind. That's just another limitation of the current state of the ROM. So, and let's see. Yeah, like I said, the overall performance is quite comparable to other Android tablets in terms of the interface. It's not hardware accelerated yet, and I guess that's a really kind of a sad commentary on the state of GUI performance on Android, on the tablet especially, when the hardware, when a hacked up version of the ROM can really, like this, can perform as quickly or nearly as quickly as a shipping product that people pay a lot of money for. Anyway, one last thing I've noticed is that live wallpaper seem to run really well This live wallpaper, for example, if I were to run this on my Nexus 1 in Gingerbread or Froyo, it just causes the phone to lag like you wouldn't believe. And in Honeycomb, it really seems to run quite nicely. So that's kind of interesting. I generally don't run live wallpapers these days, but that's there. I have been installing a bunch of apps. They work with no problem. For some reason, it's lagging a lot right now. I don't know why that is, but anyway, maybe I should have rebooted it before I started the video. Maybe just a quick look at some other apps that I've installed. I'm using, this is my news reader, News Just Reader, I guess it's called. I guess I don't have any headlines to look at right now, but this is a nice little news reader for Honeycomb. Maybe you've heard of it. I think that's pretty much about it. I'm coming up on 6 minutes, so I think we'll wrap it up. I'll put links to the threads on XDA of where you can actually download the ROM and get into it. I'm not going to get into a lot of explanation on how to install it and stuff like that, because this is not something that it's not straightforward. It's not easy. It's difficult to explain, and it's even more difficult to actually do. If you want to do it, just check out the links in the description and figure it out yourself. It's pretty much the only thing I can recommend. You can ask questions. I'm busy. If I have enough time, I'll answer them. If not, maybe other people, other viewers of the video will help you out. But that's it. Thanks for watching.